Hey everyone, this is Kim Quady with KimPlaysWithPaper.com. I'm coming to you live from Mesa, Arizona. I know that a lot of the Midwest got some snow and our mountains got snow and some areas around here did too. But I hope you're staying warm wherever you are. And just popping in today because Valentine's Day is just around the corner. Good morning, Mary Kay. And did you know it's one of the largest card sending holidays of the year? So with the mail taking just a tad bit longer, it might be time to get started on those Valentine's Day cards and get them in the mail. Good morning, Sherry. Thanks for popping in. And if you haven't sent any before, now is a good time to start. Do you remember the days when we used to take like the red construction paper and you'd fold it in half and then you'd cut a heart shape out of it and then write your message inside? Our Valentine's Day crafting supplies have come a long way since then. I tried finding one this morning from my old school days, but I couldn't locate one to show you my technique from 50 some years ago. But anyway, today, good morning, Beth. Today I have a bunch of Valentine's Day card samples to show you, and then I will make a quick one for you. So I'm just gonna pop down the camera so you can see what's going on this morning, and we'll get started. I used, good morning, Stacy. Oh, from Florida. Yeah, you don't know anything about that snow stuff right now. That's a good thing. So I used a collection of products from both the annual catalog and the January through June mini. So I will be showing you some of those. The first off that I want to share. Good morning, Cindy. How are you today? I'm going to share the Paper Pumpkin cards. This, if you haven't heard of Paper Pumpkin, it's a monthly crafting kit that contains a project that you can complete in a short amount of time. It includes a stamp set, a small ink spot, and all the ingredients you need to quickly and easily create some cards. So these are the two that I completed. They're just a little bit different than the kit, but not too much. So that kit made 8 cards. Next month's kit is going to be cards for showing condolences and sympathy and get well. So if you need information on that, just let me know. But these were really quick and easy. I have a couple of extra kits that I'll be working on. Good morning, Angela. I know you guys got a ton of snow down there in Nebraska, so I'm glad you're able to join me this morning. So here's one of the, so what I did with my Valentine cards just in the last couple of days, I got out the products that I had, and that included the Love You Always foil sheets that are in the catalog, and the Love You Always Specialty Designer Series paper. I had that, and I also had the Hearts and Kisses stamp set that's on page 14. Good morning, Sandy. Good morning, Wendy. Hey, Teresa. Thanks for popping in today. So I just gathered all of the products that I had available and started crafting. I also had the Meant to Be stamp set on page 69 of the annual catalog with the stitched Be Mine dies. So I got that out, and I spotted a card and thought, oh, you know what, that might be able to work for what I'm trying to do. Good morning, Wendy. Thanks for popping in today. So I just started crafting using the coordinating colors. I knew what things were going to go well. So a lot of the colors you're going to see are the Blushing Bride and Rococo Rose. Good morning, Lynn. So this is the first card. Uses the Happy Valentine's Day from the Meant to Be set, along with some of that foil paper. That little strip of black comes with the Stitched Be Mine dies. The matte black dots from the January through June mini catalog, and the Rococo Rose. I just love, you can see how I kind of went with the black theme. So this is where I started. This was the first card, and I just started creating from there. So I'll share a few more, and then I will make one for you. So this is another of the second card, I think, that so the die, the Stitched Be Mine dies, cuts out the heart, and then the trim, and emboss the sentiment on white with white heat embossing on black, the dots, and again the Blushing Bride, the black, and the Rococo Rose, and that fun, awesome ribbon from the January through June mini catalog. Now, when you die cut the designer series paper, you get other pieces. So here's the black piece, and here is the Rococo Rose piece. So I used I'm having trouble thinking of the word, the remains. So I found a way to use the remains from that. So I embossed the sentiment again with white embossing powder on the black, did a little bit of the dry embossing for that card. Then a little bit more of the foils. This card measures 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. It's square, and it still goes into one of our envelopes. The sentiment comes from the Itty Bitty Greetings, and just the heart comes from the Stitched Be Mines dies. The background stamping is the Hearts and Kisses stamp set. Again, using that, I just got on that pink and black kick with that, and really, really like that. The twine comes in. Good morning, Trudy. Thanks for popping in. The twine also comes from the January through June mini catalog. It's Blushing Bride and Whisper White in one package all together. Alrighty, do you guys have any favorites so far? I have a hard time choosing. This one's a little bit different, so I just love this Rococo Rose foil paper on top of the Blushing Bride. But this little die cut is in the Stitched Be Mine as well, and I use the adhesive sheets on back. So then when you die cut it, it goes on the card really well. Then I used some of the hearts here that came from the inside, and they're easy to stick down because they had adhesive sheets on the back. And then the white embossing. I don't usually do a lot of embossing, but I just really felt that it worked here. So there's that one for you. And then this one's just a little bit different. Good morning from Virginia. Thank you. Wiggling here. Another of I have white embossing powder all over the place, as you can well imagine. So again, just those, love you always, the foil sheets, and the Rococo Rose, and a little bit of, this is the Subtles embossing folder. I love foil. I bought a couple of packages of it right away when the catalogs went live, and I thought, oh my goodness, I must get those out and use it up because it's not doing me any good sitting in a pile. Then, of course, I had to do a couple of treat boxes. So these are, this is a treat box with 2 chocolates inside. Good morning, Linda. Thanks for popping in. This was one of the treat boxes. This was an add-on from Stampin' Up's Paper Pumpkin Kit. It comes with 20 little boxes for $8. So if you were a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you could add that on. So they started out like this, and you fold them up. And I decorated them a little bit differently. They did come with snails, and I did do some like that, but not all of them. So I just thought that that was just very elegant, using all of the elements in my black and pink theme. The other stamp set that I have purchased and used quite a bit this winter is the Hearts and Kisses. So I am a member of quite a few networking groups. Good morning, Veronica. Thanks for popping in. And so I like the sentiment, "You go, girl." And so I thought I'd make a few of those and give them out when we're able to get together again at a meeting. Just add some red ribbon and the heart. So these boxes are super cute, really easy. There's no cutting, just kind of fold them together and put what you want inside and decorate them as you like. As you can tell, there are quite a few different ways to use that. Good morning, Adrian. Thanks for popping in today. And so the one card that I cased this more or less from the January through June mini catalog. That's the one great thing about Stampin' Up's mini catalog, is it has just if you're looking for card samples, just for inspiration, you can either case them or you can use them as a way to get started. I found this one way in the back. If you look in the back of your catalog, there are pages that tell you the bundles and the card, what it comes from. So be sure to look in the back of the catalog. There's a ton of samples. So this is the one on page 81, the Sealed with a Kiss, that I kind of went after, but I changed mine up just a little bit. So let's make that one today. I used the Blushing Bride cardstock, and there's that. So again, this is one of a square card. They go nicely into our envelopes. So it is cut at 8.5 by 4 1/4, and then scored at 4 1/4. Then I have paper everywhere. You should have seen my desk yesterday. There's no way I could get another inch out of that. And then I have the black piece is cut at 4 by 4. And then the basic white sheet is cut at 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. Then I have a scrap to stamp and punch my heart. And then it's 3/4 by 2 3/4 for my sentiment. I have about 20 inches of that white and black baker's twine. It comes in that's found in the annual catalog in the Playful Pets package. So let's start. I also have the Blushing Bride ink and the Rococo Rose ink and our Memento Black. We'll stamp the sentiment first in black. I have that Sealed with a Kiss. Let me show you that stamp set. So it has Sealed with a Kiss, You Go Girl, Happy Valentine's Day, and XOXO, along with the lips and the lipstick and this little splotch and even a heart. I have a number of friends in my networking groups who sell Senegence or lip scents or makeup products, and I thought the Sealed with a Kiss would be perfect for them. So super cute. And I'm usually drawn to anything with a punch, and this has a punch. All right, so I'm going to get my Sealed with a Kiss, ink up my sentiment. I can always practice on my grid paper to make sure it's inked. Oh, I gotta do that a little more. Anybody start their Valentine cards yet? Anybody get them in the mail? I'm going to try. All right. Good morning, Diana. Thanks for popping in today. All right, so there we have our sentiment all ready to go. let's get those lips out and let's do our lips in Blushing Bride. And I like to give myself a nice strip of paper so I can hold that piece of paper in the punch to get a good grip on it. So give that a little smack. There we go, in the Blushing Bride. And this is that awesome little punch. It has the heart and the lips in it. Oh, 40 ready to mail. Oh, that's awesome. His mail is taking quite a long time. I just got a Christmas card that was sent December 19th from the East Coast. So people will be getting Valentine cards all month long. And I don't think they'll care. They'll just love that they got some mail. All right, so I have my lips and I have my sentiment. And now we just need the background. Here's the white. And I did use the Rococo Rose with that splotch. I thought, you know, that splotch does make just a good versatile background for almost anything. So I did use it on this card as well. I just stamped off with the Blushing Bride. And I don't know, I almost think this is my favorite, but I'm not really sure. I do like this one as well. But the one we're making is really good. We're going to be making it in class this week. Alrighty. So of course, the first thing I do is put my finger in the ink. Who doesn't, right? All right. Ink up with my Rococo Rose. And then it's a little strong, so I'm just going to stamp off. That's called stamping off. Stamp on. Stamp off. Stamp on. Every now and then I forget to stamp off, but yeah. I feel sorry for the people in the post office. I went to stuff some things in the mailbox the other day and on Sunday, and it was so full I couldn't even get the handle open. But what else do? We send stuff in the mail to make other people happy. All right. So there we go. That's the basics for that. You love them all, Beth. Thank you very much. I'm guessing you have some of this foil. It's beautiful. I have to use it. I just can't let it sit in my drawer. I'll add some Stampin' Seal Plus and get that put together. And make sure I have it right side up. Of course, it doesn't really matter. It's just a splotch. All right, and here's my twine, my baker's twine, the black and white. I'm going to start at the top and wrap it around and wrap it around. Hopefully I have enough. I'm one of those people, I need a lot of ribbon to tie a bow. So hopefully I have enough. But I am not going to glue it down quite yet. I'll be able to move it wherever I want it. So hopefully bow making is not something that came easy, so I've practiced and practiced, and some days it goes better than others. I also have a bow maker, but in this instance I needed. All right, so I can just move that over to the side. Okay. Then I'm going to bring in my glue dots. I probably should have put my sentiment on first, but I'm going to put my glue dots. I can move the ribbon wherever I want. All right. I'm just going to tuck that here. And then bring my lips in. These are fun. And I'm going to use the mini Stampin' Dimensionals and put a couple of dots on the top of the lips and a couple dots on the bottom of the lips. And what I like to do when I put this on is to straddle the ribbon. I don't want the dimensionals to go right on top of the ribbon, because otherwise then that sentiment just flops around, and we don't want that to happen. So I'll fold my cardstock in half. I'm going to put some Stampin' Seal on the back. Stampin' Seal Plus is what I've been using. I get it to roll really well for me, and I know that it's going to stick in all different weather temperatures. All right. So you see, you could put together some of these quick and easy. You could even, like I showed you, switch out a heart and make it really fast. There's one last thing I'm going to do to this card, the wink of Stella. I have that clear wink of Stella, and I'm shaking it up right now. And just apply it to her lips so it looks like she's got some lip gloss or lipstick. And I might need a new wink of Stella, but this is a really fun kind of no mess glitter way to add glitter. I know there are people who, what they call, they wink everything, but for $8 it's a good buy, and it just adds a little zip to a lot of different projects. So there is the card for today that I created. We'll be doing this in a class this weekend. Let me just show you the rest of the cards before I go. So hopefully you'll be inspired to make some of your own. These were the ones that were in the paper pumpkin kit for January. And then I made that one. I know that if you joined me right away, you've seen these, but in case you wanted to see them again and get a good look at them. And then I used I still can't think of the word, the negative. So what I cut out of one card, I used on the other. Thanks for sharing, and thanks for watching today, everyone. I'm excited to re-mess up my table and get some more cards going so I can get them in the mail. This is something a little different. And then that one, just tried to use so one of the other products that I have is the Heartfelt Punch Bundle, and that makes it really easy as well, just to cut out pieces of your designer series paper with the punches. So that's in the annual catalog too, something fun to have on hand. And then just these were some of my last ones. Actually, yeah, I made about 4 of those yesterday as I was cutting. So anyway, if you have any questions, let me know. Look for me online at kimplayswithpaper.com. I also have a YouTube channel, Kim Plays with Paper, and Pinterest board and all that good stuff, and a newsletter. So good morning, Debbie, for popping on. This will be up for replay in a little bit. So follow me in all of those places. I would love that. So have an awesome day wherever you are, whether it's snowing or not, or sunny or not. A little bit of rain here in Mesa. But have fun making your Valentine cards, and we'll see you next Tuesday morning at 8:30. Thanks for popping in. Bye-bye.